So I was going to wait a little bit longer, but I thought actually, there's no point in poisoning it. I might as well talk about this. Temperature makes a difference. When you're analysing wine, having a cold wine doesn't really help. I mean, the upside is that for years, when I was working at the merchant, especially in the middle of winter, people would come first thing in the morning to show us their wine. And they'd leave it in their car overnight, and so the wines are freezing. And so I am used to sampling cold wine because that's what you get in the middle of winter in Taiwan. Yeah, so we're sort of citrus, sort of grapefruit, that always pithy, oily sort of grapefruit notes. It's almost like a wax tone as well. So obviously, it is wild fermented, so it has spent time in the barrel, so obviously that's coming through. I'm not sure, actually. I should have found out how much new oak was in this, but initially on the nose there's very little, so yeah, it's just very much citrus with sort of a waxy, oily, sort of resiny note to it. So yeah, on the palate, very much as I expected. I really enjoy this style of Albariño, a little bit more serious, and so you get that lovely juxtaposition between the fruit. So you get very much sort of citrus fruits, a little bit of stone fruit in there, just but more sort of white stone fruit, and lovely grapefruit and lemon, and then moderate acidity, not huge. The acidity is not huge, obviously. That time in the barrel has just softened it off, but you get that nice little transition between that, and you get an oily, rounder sort of smoother palate. It's a delicious wine. Actually, finishes smooth and easy. It's really well made, really balanced. I mean, it's hard to fault it as an Albariño. It's really delicious Albariño. I mean, yeah. My benchmark is Galician Albariño, which is the Pasos and Nordens. When I tried it, it was actually rated the best Spanish white wine. So that particular vintage. So yeah, it's a great benchmark because it means that yeah, it's either as good as if, and this is every bit as close to being as good as that. Really is a delicious wine. So I'd even go so far as to give it a 96 out of 100. Only thing potentially letting it down is just the length. It's a little bit short, a little bit shorter than I'd like. I'd like a longer length. Had a longer length, I'd give it more. Just a little bit clipped on the finish. Delicious wine as far as dishes go. Rich seafood, fish, but also chicken and pork. It has enough weight to take on those sort of dishes. Um, Vegetables, I mean, where would I go for sort of vegetables? This time of year being sort of autumn, winter, if you're going to drink something like this, then go with something like a celeriac soup. That would be quite tasty. Yeah, something not too overbearing, not too powerful as far as sweetness, and so no pumpkin or things like this. It's quite, leek and potato would work. Yeah, but yeah, it's all in all delicious wine, and I'm going to enjoy drinking the rest of the bottle. So yeah, shout out to Ollie from Albariño Brothers for giving me the sample. It's delicious wine, and yeah, great example of Albariño. So yeah, as I said, 95, was it 96 out of 100 and 19.5 out of 20. Cheers. So yeah, also as far as next week is concerned, I really don't know. So because of how I'm recording this, so I will get back to you with that. Yeah, this you'll see a separate recording for that. Yeah.